Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, happy 2019. So what is the first thing that people think about for the new year?
Resolutions.
Resolutions. How many of you create resolutions or attempt to? How many of you keep to them long after like the first few weeks?
Not me.
Most people don't. Most people drop them. And so for many years, I've decided, just because that causes my brain to get a little freaked out, that I don't want to create a resolution, but I still have a vision for my year, a goal that I want to achieve, or a dream that I want to achieve in the next year. So how do you go about doing that if you don't create resolutions? Well, what we're going to talk about today is the vision board, which is a non-traditional way to begin to frame out whether it is your whole year and what you want to achieve for your life in the next year, or just one facet of your life. So maybe you just pick one part of your life and you decide, I want to do X in my career, and you create a vision board for that. So we're going to talk a little bit about vision boards today, and then talk to you about ways that you can get started creating your very own vision board. A vision board, you can think about a vision board like an inspirational collage. You can do this collage by hand, and Bryn will talk a little bit about some of the tools that you need to create a vision board the old-fashioned way. You can also do it electronically by creating it online, kind of like a Pinterest board. But a vision board is really a fun way to begin to imagine and to think about what you want for your future. Again, it can be, what do I want in my life? Or it can be, what do I want in a specific facet of my life? So this quote by Jack Canfield is really representative of one of the reasons why I really like vision boards and what they can help us to achieve in our lives. So he says, your brain will work tirelessly to achieve the statements you give your subconscious mind. And when those statements are the affirmations and images of your goals, you are destined to achieve them. So by representing your goals or your visions or your dreams on this vision board, you will connect with them. You are going to gather pictures and images and words that really elicit some kind of an emotion in you that helps you to realize and visualize what that dream is for your future. And so Bryn will start to talk a little bit about what are the things that you need in order for you to begin to create your vision board.
So there really isn't a one-size-fits-all when it comes to vision boards. As you can see, we have tons of different supplies, from construction paper to big poster boards, letters, gems, magazines. It really can be whatever you want it to be. You can print stuff off from the internet. If you don't want to go and spend all the money on these really cool supplies, they're really nice to have, but they do tend to add up. So you can really just print things off, or you can go really old school and cut individual letters out of magazines. When you see big letters, it's really easy to do that if you wanted to write words out that you can't find in the magazines.
So now that you know what you need to get started with your vision board, before you even do all of that, what you're really going to need to do is figure out what is that facet of your life, or what is the ultimate goal of your next year, of the next 5 years, however long you want to look in the future. You could even do a vision board for the next 3 months and then start a new one in, the second quarter of the new year. So for example, what I want to do is start practicing more body positivity and self-love. So I have cut out words like the word healthy, I'm possible, fresh start, because I don't want to look back on all the things on maybe when I've tried to do these things in the past and maybe not succeeded in the way I had expected. This is a way for me to look at my board. I can look at my goals and really visualize, what is my life going to look like for the next month, 3 months, year, 5 years. So that is really important when you're starting your vision board. So then you'll be able to kind of look and actually find things. If you don't have a clear vision as to what you want your life to look like and what you want to visualize, you're going to be scrolling through magazines and cutting out aimlessly, or feel like, oh, there's nothing in here for me. And so that is really, really important in realizing what your goals and your dreams are.
So what's really important when you're creating your vision board is you do it. Don't have somebody else find your pictures and your images. It's really important that when you find that imagery, it really gets you excited. So it's something that really resonates with you emotionally. Also, it's important for you to realize what you give your attention to is what materializes. So it's like Buddha said, what you think about, you become. Louise Hay said, the thoughts you think, the words you speak, create your world and your experience. That's really the premise of the vision board, is by surrounding yourself with these images and you contemplating them, that you begin to notice them and you begin to dream of the possibility and attract that kind of energy back to you. So where energy goes, energy flows. And the whole goal is for you to be thinking about and to be realizing that dream by articulating it in a way that you would a goal, only you're doing it with imagery like a vision board. Okay, so Bryn showed you kind of what do you need to get started, and she has shared with you some of the beginnings of her vision board that she is creating for 2019. I've started to create mine for 2019. So when you're done with it, what do you need to do with this vision board? Do you need to stick it in a closet? Absolutely not. You need to look at it. You need to look at it at least a couple of times a day. So in the morning when you're getting ready for work, take a look, spend some time reflecting on what you've created, that vision board. Before you go to bed at night, spend some time looking at it and reflecting on what that goal is, that dream, that plan, that vision for your life is. Because when you go to sleep at night, your brain will continue to work on that and come up with ideas for you to achieve that. So do not put it in your closet, under your bed, but have it out and about. If you want to take a picture of it, take a picture of it on your phone and stick it in your padfolio that you have at work. Places that you will see it so that you can be reminded of that goal, and then you can begin to think about what are some of the ways that things that I need to do to achieve this. So for 2019, create your vision board and go confidently into the direction of your dreams and live the life you've imagined. Have a great 2019.